Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Alistair Haunts, where the fear is always here. Today, Spear Halloween has just released 2 brand new animatronics, so let's get into it. So I'm gonna go from my least favorite prop to my favorite prop of this wave, I guess. I don't know why they decided to drop 2 animatronics. They usually do around 4 or 5. But Trick or Treat Pete is my least favorite prop and lots of other people's least favorite props. Here's why. So at first, whenever you see Trick or Treat Pete's little description, I think it's a he because it's Pete. He is 5'4", which is actually a taller prop than Backbend Bonnie, which I'm super surprised to have. I'm really excited to see him in person because that's like I'm 5'4", so I'm excited to see what that is. But at first, I thought this prop was going to be really cool, but then you see his demo. Spear Halloween has basically decided this year to make another sitting scarecrow, but as a clown that's spitting out candy not holding candy in a bowl. Now, I do think this concept is really cool. It's just, he looks very, very stupid. And his voice, he just laughs the whole time, and it doesn't even sound like a proper laugh to animatronic. I feel like he's just like, I don't like his laugh at all, and I really think they did not do a great job on this prop, and everybody can probably agree on that. This prop is the worst out of this wave. I don't think there's going to be any other prop that's going to be worse than this. Trick or Treat Pete is just not that great, and a price of $230, I don't think that's good. I think $150 for a prop like that, because he's just standing there spitting out candy and looks pretty stupid. So I don't like this prop at all. I just said this was my last thing I was going to say about Pete, but this is my actual last thing I want to say about Pete. I do actually, in the end of it, I feel like I hated on him a lot, but he actually is a really cool prop I love his neon eyes. I think they're like a type of neon-ish. I know they're like blue, and I think that mech is really cool. We've never seen anything like that before in the Halloween industry for retail, so I do really like that. And he's also Bluetooth compatible, I'm pretty sure. So that means you don't even have to use his weird laughter noises. You can do your own thing, like hook up music to him while kids get the candy. So I do actually think this prop is super cool, and he is 5'4", as I mentioned, which is amazing. That's all I really want to talk about for Trick or Treat Pete. Next prop I will be talking about is a bit better, in my opinion, the Crypt Countless. Now, the Crypt Countless is 5 times better than Trick or Treat Pete. The Crypt Countless is 7 feet tall, which is super cool. Again, Spirit is going for that more like a dress in a way, like some like cloth hanging down. Again, this is like their 5th prop that they're doing this with. I do like that, but I feel like it gets a bit old. Maybe only like 2 or 3 props, that's fine with. But Crypt Countless is really, really, really cool in my opinion. Here's why. The first Crypt Countless has chains coming off of her, which I think suits her really, really cool. I love her LED yellow eyes. I don't usually like LEDs that are yellow, but it fits her perfectly. Her face looks just like a witch. It gives me Scrooge vibes, but if Scrooge was like a witch or something like that. Her hair, I love how it looks like kind of like it's dead or something, and it's all white. I think that suits her amazing. She would not go with like brown hair or anything like that. I love how her like clothing, there's like different textures and layers, which I think is super, super cool. And I do like her mechanism that she goes around like this. We don't see too many props that do that are 7 feet tall. We did see Mr. Pouchy. I don't think she's a Mr. Pouchy reskin because she doesn't have that balloon. Maybe just a mechanism because she goes around just like Mr. Punchy. But I think her movement is amazing, and I really do like this prop a lot. Again, I do want to point out on her bottom dress, it's like she's like hovering over with her like layer bottom dress, and then on top you can see more layers of her clothing, which I think Spirit did an amazing job with this. Her mouth moves, which is also really, I'm super happy Spirit decided to do that. She talks about like a prisoner and like souls, and I think that suits her amazingly because she looks like she was a prisoner. And I think this prop has a lot of potential, but the pricing on her is not good. I think $300 is a bit too much for her, and the 20% off coupon, she'll probably be around $240 plus tax $250, which I think that is a 10 times better price. But that is a bit much for, I feel like, for just like going around like this. But I guess $250. I would, if I were you, I would get her in stores. Decide and don't get her online. In my opinion, $300 is way too much for her. Get her in stores. Use that 20% off coupon, and I think she is worth it. 7 feet tall, and she does super cool motions. But like I said, not worth $300, just $250. Last thing I want to say is her voice lines. I think they fit her super well, and she has really cool like details on her face, like wrinkles. This prop is definitely one of my favorites this year. Definitely the best out of this wave, I guess. But yeah, that is my opinion on Trick or Treat Pete and Crypt Countless. Make sure to like and subscribe, because remember, at 500 subscribers, there is a giveaway. And if we get to 500 subscribers before August 15th, the budget goes up to $30. So make sure to do that. Once we hit 450 subscribers, I'm going to do another video talking about it and giving you guys more detail. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, if you like my videos, subscribe. And also like and comment down below what if you like Crypt Countless or Trick or Treat Pete in your opinion. But remember, as always, stay Halloweeny.